So, we are so often taught that success looks like more. More clothes, a newer car, beep beep, skirt skirt, a bigger apartment. But I realized recently that every time I buy more, I'm actually selling something. And what am I selling exactly? Girl, that'll be my time. My good old TikTok. I'm also selling my energy. And to top it all off, the worst part about it is that I'm selling my freedom. The freedom to do things that I actually love to do, like singing and making content. If you feel anything like me, if you feel like you just never have time to work on your content, on your channel, on your creativity, or even like follow your passion because you're just always working, well then I got good news for you. This video is for you. Today I'm going to talk about living below your means. And not because I'm a finance guru. Do not get me. I am not an expert on finances. Do not go speak to your CPA, go speak to an accountant, go to speak to someone who actually knows finances for that. But for me personally, living below my means is the only way that I can afford to be truly me. So, very recently in life, I learned about a concept called the golden handcuffs. Now, I wish I would have learned about this concept a lot sooner because it would have saved me quite a lot of time and energy and stress. And basically what the golden handcuffs is, it's when a job pays you very well. So well, in fact, that you are able to upgrade your lifestyle. You get that nicer car with a $500 car payment, that good old car note. You can get that expensive apartment. Next thing you know, you eating out every day. You could buy that nice Rolex. Like, this job is making you just hit the town. Like, you ain't never hit the town before, hunty. But then, like, what it is suddenly you have to keep that job. That job is now your lifeline. You barely have time to take a day off to record a video. Really, it gets to the point where you are like trapped by the stuff that you own. At least I know that's how it was for me. I got a $388 car note, and every time I turn around, it's like, shoot, I need to pick up more hours so that I can be sure to pay this. Or shoot, rent is $1,200. I can't take this day off of work because rent's due next week. There's always something that keeps me away from saying, no, I get to go home early today and record a video. I get to go home early today and do my vocal rehearsals. I can't do that because now I have so much stuff that requires me. It requires my time and my energy. It's pulling me in so many different directions, every direction that I don't want to really be in. Eventually, it got to the point where I looked deeply and hard at my life, and I asked myself things like, do you want that new iPhone? Or do you want that freedom on a Saturday morning to say, ooh, I don't have to go in for overtime today? When you lower your expenses, you lower your amount of anxiety. You don't need as much to survive, which means that you have more mental space to create. Every dollar is time that is bought back. I stopped looking at money as stuff buying power and more as time buying power. If I save $20 by cooking in instead of ordering Uber Eats, that may be 1 hour of wages. That would be 1 hour of my time, of my freedom that I just bought back. 1 hour to write a script, 1 hour to do vocal practice, 1 hour to create content, 1 hour to edit, 1 hour that I just get to do what I want to do. When you see it that way, saving isn't just a sacrifice. It's actually a trade. I'm trading a burger for my dreams. And let me tell you, hunty, my dreams taste a whole lot better. But don't get me wrong, living below your means does create a gap. It creates a gap between what you earn and what you spend. Most people use that gap to buy toys or jewelry. As creators though, as anyone who is in the creative field, we need to use that gap in order to buy ourselves options. That gap is actually our safety net. It's the fun that eventually lets you buy that better microphone, that better camera, those fancy RGB lights, or the savings that helps you quit that freaking toxic job that you hate going into and find you a better one, girl. The bigger the gap, the more bold you can be with your art and your creations. Now, listen to me closely when I say this. Do not let society trick you into thinking that you are poor because you cannot afford the newest gadget, the newest iPhone, the newest whatever they're selling. Because, honey, they always trying to sell us something. Remember that. They always trying to sell us something. But if you have control over your time, if you have control over your day and what you do in your day, if you can wake up and find the time to work on your passions and work on your creativity, then honey, let me tell you, you are richer than a guy in a Ferrari that has to now drive to work and work the next 10x amount of hours to do whatever they have to do. You are richer than a guy that gets up every morning and hates his mornings or hates his Mondays or hates the week that's in front of him. I live small so that I can dream big. My name is Sean and I'm learning to follow my passions. And I hope that you do too. But always remember, guys, you got this, I got this, we got this. And I will see you all later. Bye, friends.